corridor of dwarven design, with the occasional picture of a wizardly person on the side. Some of these pictures covered in dust so much that you can't see the people who are underneath them.
I'm keeping an eye out for any tracks.
Particularly, there's a large picture to the south of where you are now, like just here, and like I say, covered in dust. Can't really make out what it is, but it seems to have arcane symbols carved around the outside.
Where did you ping, DM?
Just where Grim is now.
Okay.
To the south of where you are now.
Can I give that a
like just here, and like I say, covered in dust. Can't really make out what it is, but it seems to have arcane symbols carved around the outside.
Where did you ping, DM?
Just where Grim is now.
The Obi just sort of presents his hand, and the magic flows up and out, and then just gives it a...
The picture is of a group of people, all looking like they are. Some of them look like they are studying, but it looks like they've kind of posed for this picture. And some of them look like they're working with alchemy. And there is some of them have got spell books and are facing the portrait painter. It's almost like a who's who in this academy sort of a picture.
So I could surmise that it's apprentices.
They look apprenticey. Like some of them look more important than others. Of note is one that you recognize. There is a flamboyant-looking gnome, female.
Ooh,
Apple core.
yeah.
It's
Nice.
it's a very ancient-looking picture, but it's near identical to the way that Apple core. You can't quite make out the face. It's just quite one of the ones towards the far back, but the flamboyancy of the clothes and the dress is very Apple core. The picture itself doesn't seem magical.
Is it a painting? So can it be removed, or is it actually just painted on the wall?
It's painted on the wall, and it's got like a frame stuck around the outside of it.
All right, I'll search the edges of the frame to see if there's any way to open it, perhaps.
Sure.
Do you want me to hit it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see an opening, but it looks like with the painting where it's very smooth, it's almost like a layer of some kind of plastery substance rather than the same granite that's around it. Almost like there's that part of the wall might be thinner or made at a different time.
All right, bring in the horns.
What? Whereabouts do you want me to what? Just hit it? What? Do you want me to smack it here?
Yeah, not on the granite.
I take
So,
two
I think
steps back.
how do you want me to hit it is the least minotaur question I've heard in my life. I'm
Feel
just not
free
sure
to-
how I hit it with my horns. Like, do I hit it this way? Or...
Okay, so I will give it a really mighty smack with my great axe.
Oh, with the great axe, not even the horns. Give me
No.
an attack roll.
11 sessions later, he learned something.
I stick my head into the painting.
Yeah. You want me to do attack roll, do you? Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay, on.
Oh, okay. Bits of this plaster-like substance kind of chips away, and you see like a small hole appear in the middle, almost like there's a little cupboard behind it. It doesn't appear to be full of skulls currently, or water.
So can I get my mighty Minotaur hands in there and start sort of pulling out the rest of the plaster and stroking water?
It's a very shallow cupboard.
Yeah.
It's like kind of start ripping off at first small and then bigger bits, like crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yeah.
And behind it is a skeleton. Give me a medicine check.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be survival for him because he butchers things.
Yeah, you're right, absolutely. But I'd take the 14. If your survival's better, you can roll survival.
It's very much better, yeah.
Okay, what's your survival bonus? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. The skeleton looks to be gnomish.
Ooh. Do we recognise? Is it a naked skeleton, or has it got clothes on? Do we recognise the clothes?
No, it doesn't have clothes, but in the corner there is it's like a book, not like a spell book, but more like a smaller notebooky type of tome.
I'll sort of like reach down and get it.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Hang on.
Ooh! Like as you pick it up, and just as you get it to like knee height off the floor, it's almost like this book casts a fireball at you. And like suddenly you're engulfed in flame, and you just don't know quite where to turn. And it kind of hits you
straight in the face.
It's
straight in the face.
When you say it's almost like, it's exactly like.
I mean, it is a literal fireball. It does 28 points of damage as it near scorches your face off.
Does it throw me back?
It's up to you whether you. I mean, I think if a fireball hits you in the face, I think it's safe to assume you might stagger back a little bit.
I am staggering back,
but I'll leave that as a judgment call. You know. And the notepad drops on the floor.
Whoa.
Where's that little?
Pat myself down.
I take a step back. Og, would you mind? Take another step back.
Might end up being the 5th PC tonight.
Going to get a lot of action.
The jokes write themselves, fellas.
I mean, look, that really hurt.
DM, is there splash damage, or is it like a?
There's no very localized. It kind of looks like a fireball coming up. It's like a mini jet of like a flamethrower. It's quite localized.
Yeah, it's more like a firebolt. Sure.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the time I set
fire
fire
to the
intensity,
but
to the kitchen.
Yeah, sure. So, due to the group's deciding that the mage hand is actually relevant, it peels off like a glove, and Obi looks over at Grim and goes, "What would you like me to do with it?"
Well, why don't you go try to grab that notebook? See if you pick it up by magical means, whether it ignites.
Well, I'm getting out of the way. That flipping hurt.
I continue to back up a little further.
Yeah, Obi like pins himself to the wall and steps down, and then just like hooks the hand around into the niche, and
it's got some. As you pick it up, you see some writing on the front, emblazoned in these little cursive silvery script.
I'm not looking at it. The hand is in there.
As you look at it, you take a
the hand's fishing it out around the niche.
I retract that. You see no silvery writing.
Okay.
I'll leave that in suspense. There might be writing, there might not be.
It's just parchment.
Yeah.
Bowman, have you got any of those nice little tasty berries?
Oh, Lee, I think Bowman is referring to you.
Bowman, have you got any berries?
Yeah, I can cast some berries.
As
Oh.
opposed to bovine man.
Bovine.
Yeah.
Or are you sure you don't need
So-
something a little bit more substantial? Given the
Well, I've had worse,
What
I'll be
looks
honest.
DM, while all of this conversation about making the beef beefier, I would like to use the claw and put it back in the niche and see if
Sure.
anything happens, and then take it out, and then put it back, and then take it out, and then put it back.
The third time you do that, it seems pretty obvious that nothing's going to happen.
Oh, okay. So now I just have like loose leaf papers.
So what is
And
that bloody thing?
The mage hand sort of carries them over to Alan and is like,
What is it? What is that bloody thing? What is it?
It's an anti-bovine book of Fireball. I mean,
Oh, for God's sake!
and soon as Alan accepts the papers, the hand just goes.
And
And
I
floats.
mean, I'm just like, well, this thing just would really, really freaking hurt. I don't know, was it trapped or I don't know, whatever. I'll give it back to somebody. I mean, what is this writing on it? I don't get it. What's it say?
All right, I'll grab the notebook from
Yeah, take it.
our
I mean,
friend Alan. What does it look like exactly on the outside? Not opening it.
it's quite a small notebook. It's got like a blue, thickish cover, but not many pages inside. It's but it's got this silvery script embossed on the front.
So, Og, does your hand, is it nimble enough to actually open a book?
Yes.
All right, so I put it on the ground and, again, back all the way down the hall. Would you mind just try flipping it open from a distance?
And again, he like shakes his hand out, and the hand peels free, and just goes, boop, and peels the cover back.
Well, there is some similar cursive script on the inside, but it's in common, written in dark ink. Only the first page. You get a glimpse. Like the first page is half written. You see that it looks like it's the beginning of a diary that somebody's never finished. The diary of Applecore Hyacinth III, spinner of hope and fear, is the text.
I'm gonna kill this bitch.
All right.
hang on
I
a
mean,
minute.
she's.
All right. I'll
Don't
pick
we
the
know
diary
somebody called
back up.
Applecore?
Yeah.
So is that
And I-
Applecore? That skeleton?
Probably. Remember, I said we made a deal with the devil. Turns out we might have.
So who have we been talking to then? Oh, this is getting weird.
Right now.
This is getting
All right.
weird.
I'll take the diary and just put it in my backpack.
And I sort of lick my fingers and just put out my horn. Still on fire.
phrasing.
All right.
That's why I like Lee.
Great.
Great. Well,
I would like to be roguish again.
Okay. Give me a slave hand check against Grimm's perception.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. I mean, as much, you were like, no PvP, and then you're like, by the way, steal from everyone.
Hey, I've made it very clear this week. My new rule is no decapitation on Tuesdays. Unless it's really needed or
Well,
wanted or somebody feels like it. That's the rule.
Lucky for you, Dave's not playing currently, so...
Oh, man. Okay, what do you guys want to do next? You're scouting to the end of that corridor. I'm going to reveal it now because as you get to the end of the corridor, you will see a further bit of corridor.
This whole fucking map's a nightmare.
It It is a maze. This dungeon is a bit of a maze.
Yes.
So you've got a couple of options there, at least. It's good to have options.
I will poke around this corner.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
just
poke
more
around-
fucking corners. God damn it.
I'll poke around this corner.
Up there.
Whole lot of poking. Oh, look, more corners.
All right.
Should we-
Let's go back around where Og is.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
does
like
it
that
look-
I don't like that I stepped into that opening and you didn't reveal that portion of the map.
Yeah, I was just putting all the tokens on from all that. No, it's fine.
So I take a look at the ground. Does it look like this is a well-traveled passage, or is there a lot of?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Very well traveled. Okay.
Give me a survival check.
Yeah.
And really recently. Commonly and recently.
Any sense of what might be traveling down this path?
Big stuff, little
All
goblin
kinds of
feet,
stuff.
big like heavy feet that could be from slightly bigger monsters.
Killed a troll already, and all of its pets.
Barely, from this angle, that room looks a little interesting. I've just got my little description here. It's in that room, just on like the bit of wall you can see, just like here, opposite you is the symbol of Xanathar that you've come to know and love.
Ah, another outpost.
Weird.
Mm.
Matt, what does it look like?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's well, I'll show you in a minute. I've got a picture of it in the next room. As you get to a bit further on, Grim,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you probably notice the same thing that notices you. I don't know how to break this to you guys.
It's not an intellect devourer.
Yes, you do. You know, you've been planning how to break this to us for 2 weeks.
Look at the shit-eating grin, dude. He's like so prepared.
Oh.
He won't even reveal it to us. He's so.
I want to see if I've got a
Thanks,
handout because you guys are going to love this. You
Oh,
see
good.
this thing?
I mean, that-
Okay. Touchdown.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Huh. Well, at least it's
Yeah, if
dead.
floating in the air in the top left-hand corner. You know,
It's a dead dream of a beholder.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot high room, and this thing's right in the top corner on the ceiling, like out of reach of melee-style weapons. And as it sees you, it turns towards you with this. It's like this ball, this mass of tentacles and eyeballs on the end of tentacles, and each one of the eyeballs like animates and focuses on you straight away. And even this big, blank, white, pulsating mass in the middle turns to face you. Its teeth open, it hisses, and you roll for initiative, please.
I mean, this isn't good, is it?
Where's my?
Nah, it's not
It's-
terrible.
It's rolled a 1 for initiative. Holy shit, that's never
well,
happened to
it's
me.
gonna be
All my years.
Not
Yeah,
even
Guys.
one.
Guys, it's not terrible. I promise you. I used it earlier this weekend. It's not as worrisome as all of the other ones.
Oh yeah.
Good.
It's a baby.
I got an 18, Matt. But I forgot to click my token.
That's all right, buddy. So I'm going to put it down.
I got 17, Matt. I know it says 14, but you know,
I know the
charisma
drill.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Or 16, excuse me, 16, not 17.
That's cool. You were 16 going on 17. There's a song there somewhere. But we can't sing it
Indeed.
right now because we're in the middle of battling a beholder zombie.
Also, am I stealth? Because like I tried.
You're
16.
you're stealthy, but you're not invisible. He hasn't
Okay,
noticed you.
Yeah, no,
He's-
I'm just saying 16 was the last roll. So
Yep. We'll give you that. So yeah. Well, it's father. It's you. There's a big floating head. As you walk in, it says, You disturb, Nerazar the defeated.
I mean, as names go, that's not the moniker you want, is it?
I
No.
know, right? But for some reason, he says it like it's a name you should be scared of, and it does look like it's attacking you. So I will leave it up to you as to how you wish to respond.
I'm going to say, sorry, never who?
Great. Is that your action?
No.
Oh, man.
I mean, I definitely need to roll a bard at some point.
Oh, a bard, you say? Too bad I didn't take any bard spells.
Have you got the Beholder Limerick ready?
A zombie one.
No, but now that you've said it, Matt, I feel self-conscious.
I feel bad for calling you out on that one. Sorry, Farlan, what do you wish to do for your action or movement or any of your other stuff?
I'm just making sure. I'm just checking to see where everyone is before I do anything. We all regret. So, where are we? Leave him out of the way a second. Okay, so I'm gonna step forward. So just a little bit, so people aren't in the way. And then I'm gonna shoot and cast Hail of Thorns.
Nice. Okay.
Him.
Are you sharpshooting? I'm assuming not, because you have not said that you are. But
I'm not sharpshooting.
Great.
So
Roll it.
I'm certainly trying.
Sharpshooting or not, this thing clatters about 10 foot where this short in terms of height of where this thing is. One of its tentacles kind of follows the arrow as it misses.
Okay. Well, I'm
Back to
shoot
form.
again.
Yeah, back to Ranger
Yeah.
form, Lee.
Well, just keep going.
Yep. Roll it. And this one is a... At the end of that, that's... No, it hasn't rolled. It's disappointing.
By that.
No.
Hasn't come through yet.
Obviously worked the first time.
Yeah, an initiative roll worked. Let's try again. There's going to be just a ton of rolls hitting in a second.
Yeah, they're all going to come through. Oh, that's it's a miss.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But if you'd have hit a third and a fourth time and a fifth time, like those hits would have been awesome. But your second hit was shite, and no, you cannot save the rolls.
Gutted. Well, I'm just gonna my shoulders sink back a little bit. I'm just gonna say, point to the other guys and go, well, what are you all looking at?
Okay. Any movement at all, Lee, before we move to Alan?
I'm gonna just move back and to have a word with myself.
Yeah.
In the corner.
Alfie shooting skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've trained your whole life for this, but it does not show.
Yeah. I need to change that narrative a little bit.
Alan. What does Alan do?
How high is this thing? How high is it? Is it come down now? Can I hit it?
No, it's like 70 foot off the ground.
So I'm just going to sort of like, I'm going to come down
Even
here.
if you stand on your tippy toes, you're not going to reach this thing.
I'm going to come down here and then just.
Oh, okay. So when you get there, that's interesting stuff gets revealed.
Okay.
Oh, mate, what have you done?
I don't know.
That's when you see like the other room with the big Xanathar-looking symbol on the floor, and in the middle of that room, there's this warrior looking guy, and turns around to look at you. And he's got this axe, and he kind of points it towards you, like looks down his arrow at it, and he kind of, with his other hand, he gives you a Bruce Lee like.
What in like?
Looks like this eye's almost been engraved into the floor, like some kind of gladiatorial ring.
Freezing.
So I'm gonna. I can't see his token map on the map. Can we see him yet or not?
That's
There he is. There. Okay.
Oh, there he is.
So I've already gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So I'm going to sort of get myself into the corner here, and
It's like charge. Nope.
and then I'm just going to keep my eye on the beholder, and one horn directed to this guy and one horn directed to that guy. But I'm just going to ready my axe, and I'm going to just get really cross right now. So I'm going to get ready for some combat, and I'm going to rage as a bonus.
So your action is to get cross. Noted.
Yeah, but I'm just going to ready an action just in case anything comes towards me for a opportunity.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
And I'm just going to shout to the group as well that there's another guy down there, so they're aware that there's another combatant in the other room.
And this combatant, now that your eyes focused, lots of bits of armor, but lots of bare skin as well, and it is definitely of the female persuasion. And she turns to you and she says, "Finally, a challenge! Look at the size of this one, boys. If there's anything left after I've dealt with him, he's yours." And she charges.
I'm glad we're picking 2 fights at once. That's great news.
Yep.
And she's got this, like on her back, she's got this axe that she pointed at you, and on her back, she's got like this, this evil-looking gladiatorial pole with like a nasty spiked hook at the end. But she doesn't look intimidated by your cow-like form.
So I just put 1 foot back and brace myself with my axe here, ready to come on.
As she shouted to people unknown, you did hear various bits of rustling and clanging of steel in the parts of the room that you can't see to the west, that you should probably be aware of.
Noted. So am I getting to smack this one?
Yeah, you can do 1 hit as your attack. That is a hit. Minos is singing.
Oh no, it wasn't going to be a... was it? I have not said thingy attack. Great Weapon Master thing, so it's just 18.
Okay, cool.
So as he comes running in, I just sort of like dodge the polearm thing she's got and take a big chunk out of her calf.
Nice. That's pretty nasty. But she squeals, but steps back, does like a hop and a skip, and like lands on her feet with the axe pointed at you again. She looks battle hardened. The injury does not seem to faze her.
I'll just sort of like growl and say, "Yes, a worthy combatant indeed."
I am unbowed and unbeaten for a reason, cow. But as she's saying that, that's about when the bugbears start to appear from the other room.
We are the bugbears with her. Can we not?
You
Going
skipped
up.
me, Matt.
Oh, did I? What were you on? Sorry,
yeah,
buddy.
Ogbear's next.
16.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you are next. So the bugbears have not appeared. Nothing to see here. Don't worry about the bugbears. You don't know about them yet.
How embarrassing.
You all did this. So, Obi flares open the jacket. Behold, loss, untold, stories fold, brave and bold. Eyes alight, a brutal fight. X's lackeys are always tacky, slacky. Serious cunts. Victory is always a bunt. Flunkies and failures. I've lost the rhyme. I guess it's battle time.
I light my torch and wave it above me.
And Grim has been inspired.
Actually, Pete, you get inspiration also. That was fun.
Excellent. That's so great. I can't wait till I hit 5th level bard and don't have to do that as my full fucking action.
Anything else? For you? I mean, although, what more do you really want to do?
Oh, now you're just gonna rhyme to make me feel like an asshole? No, that's all I got. I inspire
Okay.
Grim.
Nice. In which case, this is when you see the bugbears, who obviously, despite being intrinsically terrified, by the lyrics, starts to appear at the doorway. You recognise them by now, nasty-looking things, and they will be beginning to fire their javelins. This one is going towards it. Like this bugbear won't fire a javelin towards his boss, who's like this gladiatorial combatant. She will fire it at Grim for 5 piercing damage.
Ooh, okay.
Roll an 18. And then the next 1, 2, 3, 4,
Matt,
5.
do you need to randomly summon a character that I need to pilot?
No, you'll be all right. Grim, this one does 4 piercing damage. That's the other
Yeah.
news.
You said 4? Okay.
The first one did 5. The second one did 4.
4. All right.
Should we find out how much the third one does?
Yeah, why not? Let's just add them up.
The third one only does... it misses. I don't usually do that. That's awkward. And the fourth one, that one is going to miss. And the fifth one, there isn't a fifth one, but it would miss. That's about when the men start appearing out of the room.
Matt, have you been bored for the last 2 weeks?
God damn it.
Why did you have to come this way? Anyway, this thug kind of gets to the wall here, and he pulls out this heavy crossbow, and he can't. He's now seen heard this limerick, and he's going to start aiming for Ogben with this heavy crossbow, which is a miss.
Yeah, because I'm definitely in a corner. Ish.
Did just like shout a limerick and open up your coat in a kind of a weird, flashy showman kind of a way. And the second heavy crossbow bolt is going to miss. I think, Grim, it's on you.
So the circlet of blasting, I guess it says you have to attack at +5. When I loaded it in D&D Beyond, it added my strength modifier, I guess, to make it 7. I guess how does that work?
It doesn't add your strength modifier.
Yeah, no, it's just +5.
It has
should
an
be +5.
+5 is its internal modifier.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
you get Scorching Ray, so
Yeah.
It's in case your actual stat that was connected to that spell would have been shit, and so that
Gotcha.
non-spellcasters can use it. So it gives you a bit.
All right.
hit the front 3. Front 3. Like a cone.
And you have bardic inspiration if any of those bolts miss. So that's all to the good.
Well,
Grim, hold on to that because I'm gonna do some dumb shit on my turn.
hold on to the inspiration.
Every D&D session ever.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast guiding.
Welcome
bolt.
back, Mac.
I'm going to
Welcome
cast
I feel
guiding
derailed.
bolt at 3rd level on the big baddie zombie. Since someone's going to start.
I thought you'd all forgotten that guy.
Yeah, no, I think
we've forgotten the
I think-
beholder zombie.
What do you mean? He takes up like a third of the screen if you're zoomed in on this space.
Come to
Sure.
Papa. Oh, that's good. Thank God.
That's a really good hit as well.
That's better.
Nice.
All right.
Is that a total of 25 damage?
Yep.
Wow.
All right. That made me
Yeah,
feel
really
good.
nice. Absolutely smashed it. He doesn't like that. In fact,
well-
it burns one of his little eyes off, leaving a zombified stalk flailing around miserably.
All right. And then to move, I'm just going to duck right there, so perhaps I won't take an eyeful.
Well, an eye for an eye and all that.
Yeah.
That's when the other thug appears,
It's not really an eye for an eye when it has disintegrate.
and he will be heavy crossbowing Ogben, I guess. I'm missing. That's the good news there. So Ogben, it will be using a random magical eye ray on you. So that's exciting. Do you want to roll it? Do you want to roll a d4?
No, but I will.
Roll a d4. Let's see which of his eyes faces you.
That's
Right.
That's
Okay.
the good eye. That's the friendly eye.
Actually, it's not too bad.
As long as it's not 45 incineration damage.
No, you're okay. Give me a strength saving throw there.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Bard Rogue is proficient in strength saving throws.
It's a pass.
Nice.
You feel these tendrils of force surround you
Oh, god damn it.
and try and smash you against the wall, but you just kind of manage to. It's like a stiff wind, and you manage to brace yourself. He's now going to come over here, but he is going to be he's still flying. And then it is... Oh, there's a bugbear you guys haven't met yet. So that's cool.
What?
He fires a javelin at Ogben. And it misses again. And there's just a couple more guys that you haven't met yet. Like this guy, his name's probably Jeff. And he has goes down to one knee, and he does a crit against Ogben. For 70, just seven points of damage.
Did you say 70? Jesus Christ, man.
7 points of damage. My speech, it's a bit an impediment, I think. 7. And then it's Farland, it's your turn. The room has become more populated since you were last taking pot shots at the wall.
Since I last missed. Okay. Well, in for a penny.
Alan, I love how your team is supporting you also.
Mate, it's standard. It's fine. I'm in my element.
I mean, given that they're all nicely grouped together, to not do Hail of Thorns seems somewhat remiss.
Nope, that's the right move, my friend.
Do it.
So I'm just going to try it and hope that I get some of those rolls I got towards the back end of last time. I mean, of course, that's going to happen. Let's have a look. 1 second. 4. Let's do this.
I mean, if you kind of get... You've got to hit first.
Come on.
And that's... I don't think that's a hit on a bugbear. No, it's not. Sorry, buddy.
Fuck,
no,
now I need to look at my spells.
I'm really sorry, man, but that is a miss as well.
Okay. Well, shit.
Just like somehow... how did you shoot at that massive mobs and you missed everything?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
But Hail of Thorns only works on your next hit, I think.
Yeah.
And if you had hit, that is the least amount of damage you could possibly do as a result.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
So, if we were playing live, I'd be asking you to buy new dice and put them in the furnace of sacrifice.
I would lend you new dice at this point.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't have to tell me to do it. They'd have been out the window by now.
Or thrown at me. That's when you see the other thug, by the way, that you hadn't seen yet. He shoots at Farland with a heavy crossbow, showing him just how to use a ranged weapon.
Yeah, awesome.
He misses. Alan, your turn.
There's so much shit going on in this room, people.
You're in the same league. That's all that means. Is that you're in the same... You could all show up for the fucking archery tournament.
I think it's the atmospherics. That's my assumption.
Yeah, I mean that's what you bring to the party at the moment.
Yeah,
frankly.
It's the moisture in the air. Absolutely, sure. You can't. How are you going to shoot 100 yards if there's it's moist?
Yeah,
exactly.
It affects. I mean, has anyone got a barometer?
I mean, clearly that zombie beholder is just breathing hot air, which absolutely affects the atmospheric pressure on your
Yeah.
wooden stone arrows. So
Yeah, it creates drag. Everyone knows that.
absolutely, more humidity is thicker to move through than air.
Well,
Yeah.
failing at it, if everyone's left their barometers at home, we must continue with the combat with Alan.
So I just
I wouldn't shoot anything, Alan.
No, it's fine. I'll throw my great axe at her. So I just sort of like sneer at this one and say, "This is embarrassing for you. For today, you die." And I will reckless attack and great weapon master attack. Blah blah blah. Right at her face.
Okay, specifically the face.
Yeah.
That is a miss.
What?
Wow.
Is that a reckless attack? Sorry.
Yeah,
So it's an
18.
advantage attack. Oh, that's a hit then.
But it's -5 though.
What is -5?
Yeah, because I've done great weapon master.
Oh, then it's a miss.
So it's reckless because it's advantage, but -5.
Okay, that's good to know.
So
Like you do this big swing and she kind of ducks underneath it.
Yeah.
It's not that you've missed; it's just she's quite nimble, and she's sitting there waiting for it. She looks really, really excited by the combat.
So I will action surge for another attack then. So it won't be reckless this time, but it will be great weapon master.
Okay. Whoa. You do smash her in the face. Like she's ducking underneath you, and you're like, woomph! And you catch her in the face with the flat of your axe for 12 points of damage.
It's 22.
22. Oh, great weapon master. Yeah. Nice. She's starting to look a bit unwell. It's like you've taken her back. She wasn't expecting you to be this much of a challenge.
What you need to mark?
Ben.
Yes.
Unless you're doing a movement, Chris.
No. I just sort of like just sneer at her and say, "Bring it on, bitch." Oh, hang on a minute. I've not done Divine Fury.
Okay.
Radiant.
Disappointing. I thought it'd be more than that, to be honest.
Yeah, I forgot it last turn as well.
That's all right. Nice one. Sorry.
In 2 weeks break. Oh my god.
As it is. Okay, so DM. Fuck it. A bit of a question, DM.
No, you can't.
Yes, as I step around the corner here and fold over the lapel to present my pin, what do I have to roll so they all see it?
Nothing. Like you can just show your pin, but everyone will see it.
Okay.
Like if you want everyone to see it, then Alan will see it, and
yeah, no, I'm not worried about the rest of my compatriots seeing it. I'm more concerned with attempting to end the combat. But if it doesn't seem as though it's working, I have actions beyond that.
sure, makes sense. You've got their attention. They haven't said anything to you, but you've there's not a lowering of weapons, but there's they're listening to you, like they're waiting for you to say something almost.
All right, cool. So I will take the rest of my movement, and maybe this character dies right now, and step here.
Oh my god!
And I will turn back to my compatriots and be like, calm down.
So, Alan, you see him show the symbol of Xanathar to all these guys.
Yeah.
And tell you to calm down.
What are you doing?
And then I will address the crowd.
They're not attacking you at the moment, like that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm talking to the zombie beholder primarily. Well, no. because that's just a pet on a leash. I'm talking to someone that can understand me, that isn't a goblinoid, because fuck goblinoids.
Did you say that out loud?
No. That's
Next to
what.
all the bugbears. Just to
No,
clarify.
yeah. No, that's what OB's thoughts are, because
I see. I'm with you. That's fine.
he's not above much, but he's definitely above goblinoids and reincarnated beholders. Same side. Just trying to get down to the boss.
The beholder seems to be trying to hold on to its rage, and a bloodied looking gladiator next to Alan kind of looks at you, Alan, and she's like, "Are we still doing this? Or do you wish further conversation?"
Just get away or you die. Step back or you die, bitch.
She looks at the beholder, and the beholder looks at her. And there's a moment, and she just kind of Ogben, from where you are, you see her mouth to this beholder, "Can I kill the cow?" And then she'll turn around and say to you, like so everyone can hear, "We were not told of your coming. This is very unusual to have unknown visitors from the guild."
Is she speaking to me directly or to the group?
She is. I will have to. I will have to get confirmation of this intrusion. And while we do so, I suggest you let me fight the cow.
Most people aren't aware of my coming or going because that's my job. So I'm not going to prevent you from fighting the cow, but I will also aid the cow due to the fact that he is a part of my cadre to go more south. And I will take your skull to the boss, and he will replace you on this level. So you may choose your fate, and I will aid you in your choice expediently.
Give me a deception check.
Matt,
lying bastard.
Matt, that's not deception. I'm gonna fuck her up.
Yeah, but you know, there's definitely elements of that story being embellished.
All right, you're the boss.
Yep, she's gonna nod along. What she actually says is, "You come at an unfortunate time. There are many of our outposts have been destroyed on some of the higher levels,
No way.
we are on the watch at the moment. We have received a message in the usual way that the floors above will need to be retaken."
Well, that is absolutely true. However, that has nothing to do with us. We were observers, and it seems as though the vampires on the first floor, aka the Undertakers, elected to remove you from the first floor. I have attempted to communicate with our go-betweens to ensure that the boss knows that the first floor has been taken,
She says, Nerazar, give our friends some space. You men, get back to your training. I will accept your story for what it is. I assume you're willing to have one of your party step inside my zone of truth to tell the same tale.
I will step inside your zone.
I think the cow should do it.
No, I only fight. Let him do it.
He said, in the middle of that, very well, in the middle of the sunny symbol there, we have a little something we call the zone of truth. You step inside, and we determine if the things which you are saying are truth or not.
Hold on, let me look up the spell rules before we do this. All right, let's look at this.
Now, are we all moving in turn order, or can we approach?
Absolutely not. We've gone out of turn order. I should have made that clearer.
Okay.
Sorry, Howard.
Yeah, we're out of the. Yeah, okay, come back.
All right, so I'm aware of the spell and can avoid answering questions, but I can't lie. Okay, cool.
Okay, so you don't feel an arcane presence in the ring.
Oh wait. I don't?
No.
Okay.
And she steps forward and says, in order to determine if you're telling the truth, as is the tradition in these halls of mine, you will fight two of my best men in succession, and if you win, it is clear you must be telling the truth. Would you prefer?
Well, fuck.
Would you prefer to be fighting the bugbear first, or my friend Harry?
Bugbear.
Grosh, she shouts. And this bugbear that's really well armored, with he's got like this iron gladiator style helmet, steps into the ring, and he's kind of dragging the heaviest morning star you've ever seen him behind him, which scrapes along the ground. Now we will see. Now we will see. Are you coming in, Farland? Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
I sort of mosey on in and just stand next to this woman.
I did suggest to start off with that I would have been much more entertained watching your cow fight, but as it is, Orc, we will see the truth. I will count to 3, and on the stroke of 3, you will destroy each other. If either of you step outside the ring, as per our usual rules, you will be decapitated.
Trial by combat.
Hey, Matt.
Yep.
When she hits 3,
Yes.
I will be invisible.
Now, yeah.
Like,
so you're gonna
like she's like 1, 2, and soon as she goes 3, boom, Obi disappears.
Oh wow, okay. They're gonna hear you trying to cast that, so I'm gonna let us do that in initiative order, I think. So let's have you both roll initiative. Okay.
+3, so 24.
Nice, you needed that. That's good. The noise is becoming deafening, by the way. As she gets to 1, 2, 3, like all the bugbears around are cheering and jeering, and you've disappeared, invisible. What else are you doing on your turn other than casting invisibility?
I'm just gonna move. Like, I will just continue to move. For this first turn, I would like to observe my opponent.
So where are you going to move to in the room? In fact, what I will do is I'll let you view. There's no point putting you on the GM later. What I'll do is I'll give you.
So where's the random I'm fighting?
Here, should be in the room next to you. He's here.
Okay, I can't see the token though.
Oh, can you not?
No. So
I should be able to see that token. Can anyone else see this
Yeah, I
token?
can see
no, I mean okay, I got whatever this is, I
That's
got that one.
that's the guy. Yeah.
Okay. So once I am in invisible, I will casually no. I'm gonna casually walk outside the circle. I think probably there's a good call. And this is not Obi's first rodeo with the duel, so as soon as he goes "Fum," and disappears, he just starts to very shallow breathe.
Okay. And there's no chance he's going to hear your breathing anyway. There's like cheers and jeers. But just like as you disappear, like a fraction of a second afterwards, the morning star gets above the head and goes like on the paving slab where you were, and like there's like a whole wedge of stone comes out.
Sure.
Like if you'd have been there, it was going to hurt. And he just looks at Nadia, the boss, and he is a liar. If anybody else wants to do anything at this stage, that's fine. Otherwise, I'm going to let Obi take it in.
I'm just sort of like
I'm not sure we should.
deep growling and sort of like laughing. Go on then, Ogben, you can have this.
While this is going on, the beholder zombie kind of starts to do circuits of the room on the ceiling, kind of trying to look everywhere with all its stalks to see where Obi might be. Obi, what's your next action?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Matt, real quick,
Yep.
does it look like everybody is wholly concentrated on the ring?
Absolutely, no one's looking anywhere else.
And so I'm gonna try to cast Bless
Yeah.
on Og. Again, keeping my motion.
Do you need to be able to see him to do that?
Let's see.
I think he.
I mean, I
can
don't
just
actually know. I'm
start
asking the
it.
question.
Just says up to 3 creatures of your choice within range.
Great.
Yeah.
3 creatures.
Yeah,
It
he's
doesn't
blessed.
say.
Nice.
Yep.
Invisible and blessed.
All right.
Okay. So, Matt,
Yeah.
from the position that I am in, Og will just begin to laugh. Oh, you buggy bugbear, you're so goddamn dumb. And then he will go here. And at that point, I would like to probably do a thing.
This is so much fun. I didn't know they were going to go down like this, but I'm loving it. I don't know what's going to happen.
Allow me to review the spells I have currently.
I thought you had a plan when you said I'm going to do a thing. I was like,
We all thought
No,
we had a plan.
I initially
this
had
thing
a
that he's
thing.
been planning all along has finally come to fruition.
No, I had a thing, and then I was like, wait, maybe these are better things.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then, while invisible, Obi puts a hand to the side of his face and whispers horrific nothings into his hand and casts dissonant whispers.
Nice.
Do the thing.
Wisdom save, right?
It is a wisdom save for sure, but for whatever reason, it has elected to not.
I rolled a 1.
Cool. Cool.
Is
Cool.
the
Cool. Cool.
is the difficulty check 1, or has he failed?
Oh, he has. He's solidly failed. However, for whatever reason, the character sheet isn't letting me do the thing. So
That's okay. I should warn you though that when you do that, you will reappear,
yeah, no, I'm very well aware.
and that particular square is outside the ring, the decapitation zone, shall we say? Whereas if you did it from like here, you'll be. It's like not. It's like a 10-foot ring. It's not a very big ring.
Yeah. Okay. So he steps back in the ring.
I mean, I just. It's up to you if you're happy to be out the ring, but I just full disclosure and all that.
No. He will be very much next to this character.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, dissonant whispers. I can link it if needs be if you're struggling, buddy.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. I tried to click on the thing and the thing didn't work. So
Okay. All your spells have. Yeah. It's because they're all in D&D Beyond. I've got them here. Yeah, spells. I can't see dissonant whispers in your spell list.
I
Or on
promise
D&D
you it's.
Beyond.
I promise you it's there.
Cure Shutter, Fairy Fire, Bane, Vicious Mockery.
Oh wait, don't look at the D&D Beyond because I probably haven't updated it since I did the fucking.
I'm with you.
All right, so
I can just look up dissonant whispers. It's fine. That will be easier.
what you said? I got a 1, right?
Yeah, he's definitely failed. I'm just trying to make sure I know the effect.
Okay, so dissonant whispers. Shit, where'd it go? Discordant melody, racking the brain in terrible pain. If they fail the wisdom save,
3d6 psychic damage.
yes, and then it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far from me as possible.
Nice. Okay, roll for damage then.
It seems to be 10.
Nice. So, he will charge out of the ring, like towards just underneath the beholder, and like this thug, this guy here is going to trip him up, and you see like him fall flat on his face, having taken this damage, and this other bugbear just shakes his head and walks up to him with his big axe as he falls on the floor, and like beheads him in one swing of his axe. The head rolls off, blood spurts everywhere, and this bugbear's like flat out on the floor.
And Obi, standing in the ring, currently visible, goes, "Are you not entertained? Is this not what you came here to see?"
Alan just laughed. His deep bovine laugh.
Very well. It appears it appears that you are telling the truth. You have the symbol of our Lord Xanathar, and you have some skills in the fighting pit. Would anyone else care to test their mettle, as is our sport here, or do you have any other further business to conduct?
No, I think this is the only business that we had, and we will continue on down to Skullport.
First things first, exactly what are all of your names? Obviously, I will have to report this up the chain. I wouldn't want you running afoul of any others of our bands. There are more down here even than you might imagine or are aware of. And we have ways of contacting each other. She winks at one of the bugbears. All of your names, please. I'll be already offering all of your descriptions. in order to ensure your safe passage, of course.
I'm Cloud Gazer.
Sidwell.
Cloud
I'm the
Sidwell the cow.
I'm the seek. I'm the seeker.
Seeker. Very well. Very unusual, for to find wood elves in the employ of his lordship. What's
Everyone's got to earn a coin.
yes. Very well. So, what is your business here then?
We're actually hunting a band of were-rats.
Oh, the were-rats.
Yeah, heard of them?
Oh,
Seen
yeah.
them around? Aren't they
I've not seen
vermin?
them. I'm aware that my drow friend in the other watch post has lost something of great importance to his lordship, that he was supposed to be looking after a particular key.
I think he... Well, he suggested the were-rats were down this way.
So, yes.
Can we go now?
Could well be. But they're not here. We tend to stick to the watch post. We entertain ourselves with various styles of combat, but we watch and we wait until our orders come through. If the drow wants to piss his lordship off by letting precious items out of his sight, that's his affair. He'll have to answer to the boss.
I think it's time to go.
Still, your story rings true. I'm aware of the lost items.
I hope you'll get yourself fixed up there, young lady.
Oh, I hope next time you pass this way, Sidwell, was it?
Aye.
I hope next time you pass this way, you agree to step into the ring.
As long as it's you, then
Good.
I will.
Good. Nerazar seems hungry for blood still, as he was in life. There, even some say that once upon a time he was close to our mutual lord. Very close.
Wait, you're feeding that bug bag, ain't you? The one that's dead, look. There you go.
Bugbears are not so uncommon in these parts of the dungeon as you might think. And we lose the weakest from time to time when we fight in the pits. You fought disgustingly, and I approve. Well done, Orc.
Once she says that, Obi walks up to her and goes, "Oh, you never got my name, but in case you were wondering, my name is Ezra Dovin Regulus Emont, and I send my regards."
Ezra. It is a name that is familiar to my ears.
Oh, it should be.
I will be sending that message, And if things don't check out, I have trackers that will follow you in these halls.
I looked at Grim
You're
and
more than welcome to.
I looked at Grim and sort of whispered and said, I thought his name was Ogben.
Which way do you wish to go from here?
Why don't we keep on going south,
Yep.
gentlemen? Nice to meet you all. It's been a pleasure.
Have a
Real
nice
treat.
day.
Oh, I think. Did you know, Dwarf? Before you go, be careful. There is a whole brewery to the south, and I'm a bit concerned that a chap like you might never return from it.
Just what I need. Perfect. Let's run to the south, gents.
I certainly could do with a beer.
There's a door to the south there, if you wish to open it.
I'll go and
no.
check for traps.
Yeah,
why
you just
not?
literally ruin all my fun every week. Fine, investigation check.
Yeah, there we go.
This
You're-
door seems sound as a pound, mate. Seems pretty solid. No traps here. Seems like a
I
pretty
just, you
normal.
know what? I swing it open.
Send in the cows.
So you get a glimpse down the corridor, and there's another door just to the south here. I'll just try and be a little bit there at the end of the corridor. But the corridor opens up into like a bigger hallway to the west. I should be able to. Just need to move some of the dynamic lighting bits out of the way, and you should be able to go through. There you go. So there's like a hallway, and it's got these like red, really mysterious red pulsing lights. They don't quite pulse at the same time. So like at the end of Die Hard when you've got all the police lights flashing into the rain. It's that kind of dark, musky lights that light up one bit of the corridor 1 minute, another bit another minute. And at the end, there are these two mechanical-looking ballistas in the distance with these giant, these giant-looking arrows facing in your direction along the corridor.
Well, that doesn't look very welcoming.
And is this a door down here?
Yep, that's the door down there.
Hmm.
I'll take a listen
Can we
at that
get-
door. Yep, that's good.
No, didn't find anything, didn't hear anything.
I'll try the handle. Is it unlocked?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'll check for traps again. I'm
Yep.
working my way up the die. There you go.
Yep, we'll go for that. No, there's no traps.
Shall we try this door, guys?
It's as it opens up into a long corridor.
No way.
It looks more hospitable than the other one.
Yeah, but
What?
I mean, there could be something good behind those two things. I mean,
Well, you want to play with the lights? See what happens?
So are they just flashing intermittently? There's no sort of pattern that we can determine at the moment.
No, doesn't seem to be.
Without wishing to be fairly brutal and cold in an elfish way, can I send my vampiric bat pet towards the through the corridor to see if it triggers anything?
Yeah, absolutely. I've forgotten you had it, to be honest.
Yeah, so did I actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not mentioned it in
I've
like
been-
2 sessions.
Well, every
It's
time
still
I
there.
think about every time I think about how I can use it, it becomes very apparent that it's not going to do anything.
But now it might. Yeah.
It kind of crawls along a bit sorry for itself because you haven't fed it in a little while,
It's
and
been having berries.
it gets about here, and there's like a and these two giant, nasty looking steel ballista bolts both hit it or just splat it across the floor.
Okay, so there's traps, fellas.
In fact, they're very obvious. I mean, they're these, and as that happens, both the ballistas start to trundle forwards down the corridor, as if driven by their own steam.
Well, that could have been
Ooh.
better.
You can roll initiative now.
How far? Sorry, how far away are they? Out of curiosity, distance-wise.
That's a really good question. I'll get my tape measure out.
I'm thinking
They're
labyrinth.
currently
Here.
up. They've just moved. They are 130 foot away.
Well, there we go. 6. That's about right.
Okay, that's important. Reason. So check.
I'm thinking the cleaner off labyrinth here, people.
It's the cleaner.
It's the cleaner.
Uh,
Oh,
who
damn.
is missing from the initiative? Oh, Ben.
23.
King of initiative. It's you to act first. And you've, from that angle, you've just heard the rumble of these mechanical ballista wheels echoing down this large corridor.
Cool. I would like to burn my last second level spell to just be invisible.
Disappears again.
Why is this so big? No, that's not what I'm attempting to do.
So you are now invisible.
Indeed I am.
The rest of the guys probably getting used to it by now. They're like, oh, every fucking time.
As
Where's
they
he gone
should.
now? Are you doing anything else other than invisibility?
Yes, I'm moving.
I had a feeling you might.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There.
Nice.
Wait. There. Okay, that's what I got. That's it. That's all I got.
Yes, absolutely. Now, it'll be Farland's turn.
Oh, there is an element of, unless I can think of something. I was hoping that they were going to be closer. And
Yeah.
can't turn around would be amazing.
Mechanical yet magically animated ballista only moves so far.
Annoying. So, I mean, hell, I'm just going to try and shoot them.
I guess that's we into long range now.
I don't think. Hang on, let me think. I'm pretty sure that there's something about my character that it negates that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
sharpshooter. I think negates
Even
all.
even within sharpshooter, I think it's because of the level of. I can't remember where it is. You'd have to forgive me. I'm pretty sure there's something about being.
Yeah, we'll ignore it for now. You just roll normally, and we'll work out why that happened later. But I think you're right.
I mean, not that it matters, right? So.
I mean, yeah, you still got a hit. So.
Oh my god.
14 is a good score.
Mm.
Nothing to be ashamed of about that.
Well, it's pretty.
It misses, so
it's pretty bad considering that. So I'm supposed to get, I've got all bonuses for this sort of stuff, and I still can't.
Yeah. Have you thought about specializing in archery or in long distance ranged combat?
Well,
that'd be quite useful in this campaign.
Yeah, I mean, next time I'm just gonna throw something. I'm gonna shoot. I'm just gonna throw a javelin or something.
They continue unabated despite your best efforts, and
I have an idea. I've used up both my actions, haven't I? So I was gonna.
Yeah, but you still got a bonus action, and you've still got a bit of movement.
Okay, I'm going to, because I reckon this is the only way I can hit something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just walk across here.
Yeah.
And as I walk, I'm going to cast. Where am I? Cordon of arrows.
Yep.
So I'm putting a cordon of arrows across the character, and then to negate all but my companions. Must remember to say that.
Okay, so you've got like a little row of stuff there.
Where are they? I mean, how far can you fire these?
It's not very far.
It's basically he's going along sticking arrows in the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, if they come within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it strikes them. But so it's the best I can do with what I've got.
It's good. It's good. I'm just trying to find a little marker. I haven't got a good one, so I'll just go freehand. So we'll say it's like one here, on here, and if they get close to it, they kind of explode, right?
Yeah, so I think it's 1d6 piercing damage or
Yeah,
something. It's not immense, but it'll do.
still pretty cool.
Oh no, yeah.
The northernmost ballista rolls forward, and it will take a pot shot at you, Fallon. And you'll notice as this bolt kind of comes out, it's got like this magical hue, like almost the bolt itself is not your average bolt. And by the time it gets to you, Fallon, it's actually on fire. It's a flaming giant metal bolt, and it hits you clean in the stomach for 16 points of fire damage.
Brutal.
And the second bolt is going to hit you for 12 points of fire damage. And you can kind of see this thing. It makes this really nasty as it starts to reload. Alan, it's on you.
So I've obviously just witnessed these flaming arrow bolts come hurting down at Farlan. So I'm going to just run up to here and get behind this wall.
Yep.
And just sort of like, just keep one horn around the corner, just eyeing these things, but mainly in behind the cover. In fact, I'll use my axe head as a mirror, so I don't actually reveal any of my body. I'm just looking into my massive axe head as these things are coming down.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And I'll sort of like just getting ready for it to come closer, because I'm gonna, guys, as soon as they come closer, I'm going in.
You've learned a lot since Strahd. If this was Strahd, you'd be in the middle of the corridor by now. Okay, come get me. I like it.
Yeah.
You've really grown.
So yeah.
So then the other ballista rolls down the corridor towards the first one, and it fires 2 bolts. The first of which misses. The second one hits Farlan clean in the shoulder for 15 points worth of fire damage.
Farlan, you need to get into cover.
Farlan is dead.
What?
What?
Yeah.
He literally
unconscious.
Unconscious. Okay, at least he's next to me. All right, a couple good things going on there.
It's as times go. If you're going to fall unconscious, do it next to a healer.
Yeah.
That's whose turn it is next.
Okay.
Grim, by the way, it's your turn.
Also, potentially not whilst there's automated bolt firers coming towards you, but I don't know, a good time.
Pros and cons.
All right, so
drag his body. Get his. I'm gonna shout at Grim. Get his body out of the line of fire.
All right.
Drag his body, Grim.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and yank Farlan to the south of me, just kind of pull him through behind cover, so he's behind me down here.
Sure.
I guess that's my action.
No, you can drag for movement. It's half movement to drag someone.
Oh, okay, then I'll go ahead and drag him to cover, to right here.
Yeah, so you'll both end up there. I guess. Leaving that door wide open.
So 5, 10, 15. Shit. All right, then I have a little bit of movement. If I go to here.
Yep.
I can't get an angle on this. I want to attack one of the lights.
So you could move, like drag Farlan here and still have the angle to get back here.
Yeah, so I want to be right there.
That makes sense.
I'm going to try 5, 10, 15. That's what I can't get. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. From here, I can still hit. I can hit this with a dagger.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All
right.
Just give me an attack roll.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? Because it is a bonus action. Let's see. We're going to need it anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and just cast Spiritual Weapon
Nice.
instead. And I'm gonna 5, 10, 15.
Dear
I'll put it
viewers,
right.
if you're listening to us for the first time, what actually happens is a burning comb appears in the sky next to Grim.
Like you do.
Like you do. Sorry, Grim, do you say you were doing something with the comb?
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna place it right
Yep,
here.
got you.
And I'm gonna take a swipe at this.
Yeah, you do so.
So let's go ahead and
You an attack roll.
where is it?
Yeah, I thought we were doing that.
Let's hope it doesn't suck. Yeah, you try and comb this light, and it's just harder than it looks. It's made of what looks like glass, but with that 11, it's just tougher than normal.
Has it been within the? Do I still have the bardic inspiration from 10 minutes ago? Has it been
yeah,
more than?
why not? Sure.
All right. What's that? A D6?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Come to Papa. All right. Well, it's
Not bad.
15.
That's all right.
It's a hit. It's a hit.
All right.
And with that, the light goes off.
Well, guys, I suggest we kill some lights. And I still have my action, right? 'Cause that was my bonus. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my dagger. Actually, I guess can I just reach around and swipe this with my warhammer?
Yeah, I suppose you can. You've used your bonus action, but not your action.
Right.
So yeah.
Got it. All right. So let's do that. Now we're talking.
Yep. That's you chip away at it. You've done some damage to it, but it's not quite smashed.
Gotcha.
Anything else?
Nope. That's all I got.
Cool. Obi, you're invisible, walking down the corridor towards the ballista.
It's just taken out Farlan. They both knocked him unconscious.
Indeed, I am. So I will move my distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop. That's it. That's all I got.
Farlan, would you roll a d20? Do
Come
not
on.
roll a 1. Rolling one.
Yeah, because that's
Call it in.
that's guaranteed.
Just don't roll a 1, whatever you do, because a 1 would really suck here.
D20. 1 second, I'm in the wrong bit. Nice. D20.
Yeah. Just
Nice.
give it a pass.
Oh,
Pass
wrong
your
bit.
first.
First
fine.
death save.
The first one counts. So you passed your first death save. You're bleeding out on the floor, but your quick breathing begins to slow down and calm. So that's good news. And this
It's not bad.
is going to start to carry on trundling up the corridor. I don't think he's going to get an angle on Grim. He may do. I'm going to do a little check.
I'm a little guy cowering behind a wall.
Yeah.
No, I think you're good. You can't see anyone, so he's just going to.
Well, you can see an axe head.
Yeah. He's going to carry on trundling. Alan, your turn.
Okay. So as I look into the axe head at this one getting closer. I just oh god, not close enough. 30 so far. Just double check something quickly, hang on, guys.
What are you trying to do, buddy?
I'm just thinking I've got a javelin. I'm going to throw my javelin at the one to the south of me there. To knock the light out.
Oh, to knock the light out?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a good shot.
It's a hit and it succeeds. Nice work. The light smashes.
Yep.
Another patch of darkness appears.
And then I go back to my axe head mirror watching.
As time goes on, you notice that darkness actually doesn't completely obscure your vision, but it's almost like a magical patch of darkness has appeared where the lamp was, and things seem like hazy. It's almost like a dark, ethereal smoke.
Okay.
It would definitely be hard for things to shoot through that. Not impossible.
Okie doke.
This ballista is going quickly, but it's going to go, and it stops when it reaches Obi. Obi, give me a strength saving throw. If you're going to try and stop it with force, or a dexterity saving throw if you want to get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Makes sense. It'd be like a strength attack. Okay, it's just going to try and it's going to smash you out of the way just for a little bit of 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of catch it as it rolls past. Because it's not stopping for anyone unless you stop it with brute force, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Grim.
All right, Farlin, I'm going to invoke my preserved life by channeling my divinity. I've got 30 points, so you can only go up to half. So take how much to get you up to half your total?
It is 23.
All right, so take 23, and Alan,
Appreciate it.
5, 10, 15. Are you below half, or are you?
I have taken a fair whack of damage off the Book of Destruction. I'm above half.
Okay, so then the rest is squandered. That's all right. So leaves up halfway. That's my action. As my bonus action, I get to move my little dude. 5, 10, 15, 20. Good. All right, and take a swipe at this one. Nice.
Has not appeared in my window yet.
Oh, yeah, it's been in. I rolled a 21, 8 force damage.
Yeah, it says my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, likewise. Hey,
So-
normal.
That says happened in ages. Is it worth us all closing our windows so it resets which server we log on to and we all
Sure.
rejoin?
Yep.
Let's all close our windows and relog.
Okay.
Let me know when you're all logged out. I think it sometimes makes a difference.
And my comb disappeared, but
That's okay.
it's weird.
I'll rescue it for you in a minute. Okay, OB. You're behind the ballista who are rolling onto the south. Rolling onto the east, sorry.
Indeed, and I will continue to push forward for my movement. Bup, bup, bup.
I love it. This room's being really protected, so it's got to have something really juicy in, right?
Indeed.
You guys
Yeah.
remember? You guys remember that awesome heart you found that one time after avoiding all this
Yeah.
trap?
Yeah.
Matt, I've told you many, many times. When Obi dies, the next character's much worse.
And I'm working very hard to keep him alive.
That's
Despite
all I got.
Yeah, okay, cool. Farland, it's on you. You're alive and walking around and feeling pretty good about life. If not so much about your archery skills.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I probably wanted to die.
You're a depressed wood elf.
I can't see much because Roll20 is
Okay.
over the place.
Well, you can literally poke your head around the corner, shoot at them, and then poke your back again.
How far? I can see it on YouTube actually. Boom, multi-screen. How far away?
About 40 foot. 45 foot, maybe.
Are we absolutely sure it's not exactly 30 feet?
Even if you really want it to be, it is still not 30 feet from where you are. But you could get, I mean, got the measure here. You could get within 30 foot of it and still have the movement to come back to your original position or around the corner.
I wish it. I whispered to Farland, "Why don't you try that? See what happens if you take the light out behind him."
I'll do that. I'm just curious as to, can these things, like, if we come across them before, can they rotate or are they just up and down?
They're not on tracks.
Any way of sensing?
They look like they're on little wheels, so technically it looks like it's possible they could rotate from the knowledge that you've got. You've not encountered them before, so
I'm not going to take the risk. I have this cool ghost walk thing. I can sort of appear 30 feet away.
Okay.
Where I can see, and I thought if they couldn't rotate, I was going to do that.
You're going to try and get behind them.
If they can rotate, it's not worth the risk.
So yeah, you can come like up to here, like right in front of them, and as you get close to them, you can then move a further 30 feet, like 10.
I'm going to do that because I don't know what else is further down the corridor.
So yeah,
so I'm going to try and take out that light.
So you are now behind the ballista, right? You're not going to do that.
Yeah, I mean the temptation to just hit it with a sword rather than is strong. But I'm gonna.
Yeah, so you're gonna try and get. Okay, cool. You confirming that you're teleporting behind them, right, or you stay in front of them?
What the hell? Yeah. If nothing else, I split the fire. So.
Yep, I like it. Okay, and you're aiming for the lights. Give me an attack roll with whatever you're hitting with.
Yeah, I'm not. You're gonna have to do it for me, Matt. It'll take too long.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, that's good. We're gonna go with the spear. I'm gonna hit it with a spear, or hit it with a short bow or long bow.
This was hit with a spear.
Okay, it's hits and it does some damage to it, but not enough to hurt it irreparably. Anything else from you?
Shoot. Next to action, I'm just going to shoot it.
Okay.
Point blank range. So this is going to be embarrassing.
I'm going to give you advantage because it's like 10 foot away and it's a glowing red light. Like, I don't know how you missed that.
It's almost. It should be impossible.
It might be possible that I'm giving you advantage because I feel a bit sorry for you after your rolling tonight.
But it's not.
Oh, cool. I'll take advantage wherever I get it.
Yeah. Take it.
It's just going to be a bit awkward if you miss. Oh my god, you missed.
Yes.
Blinded by the red light, your shot goes wide.
Blinded by the light.
Somebody who actually does archery, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to miss from 10 feet.
The light just gets in your eyes at that final moment, you know.
I could literally, it's part of our training, I could close my eyes and I'd still hit it. I'm not a wood elf.
I mean, a lot of your training was with trees and so on, and this whole dungeon motif is really putting you off your stride. However, this ballista here is going to turn around on its
Turn around every now and then. Gonna.
Every now and then.
little bit harder when
And it does 20 points of fire damage to you as this bolt hits you directly in the shoulder.
Turn around.
Every now
All
and
right.
then. Get
The
a
bonus-
little.
These things have an attack bonus that's much less than your attack bonus when you shoot. They've got me rolling. And the second
No,
bolt,
they haven't got you rolling. It's just you rolling. Matt.
Every day I'm rolling.
the good news is the
Aiden.
second bolt only does 6 points of fire damage. So there's that.
I'm out again.
Shit. Alan,
So which one's turned around?
this one. It's getting a little bit closer.
Go for it.
Okay, so noticing this, I'm gonna run down and into this darkness to grab my javelin, which is sticking out of this broken bulb.
Yep.
Yep. And then, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. And then I'm going to run 5, 10, dash, and to here.
Yep.
And just literally jam this javelin as an action into the mechanism. As
If you
it's
dash, that is your action.
okay, then I will attempt to next turn.
Oh,
stick
but
the
you can
javelin
use
into
a
the
bonus
mechanism.
action to do like an offhand javelin jab, I suppose.
Well, it's just sort of like I'm just getting it to stick it into the mechanism somehow for where the ballista's loading up.
Just
And
give me an attack roll with disadvantage. Let's see what happens.
yeah, okay. With the jav, yeah.
Disadvantage because you're aiming for like a specific thing
Yeah,
with a point
yeah,
of yeah. Dashing, but we'll let you have it. It works.
Okay.
You manage to like there's this pullback mechanism,
Yep.
and there's like the little thing that would pull back where the bolts load. You manage to kind of to jar it so it can't pull back anymore.
Okay.
Get your javelin.
So my javelin's stuck
right.
in there.
Yep, it is.
But yeah, that, and then I could. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. This one here is going to turn around and it will be shooting a magical bolt of fire at the corpse or the dying Farlan the Seeker. Lee, you fail your first death saves. This other burning arrow tries to drive home into your body.
I don't think Lee doesn't. I don't think he minds dying right now. The way he's talking, he's like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Graham, it's on you.
Yeah. So. All right. Let's see.
Graham was like, I had a plan involving combs, and everyone started teleporting and turning invisible. What's going on?
Well, they're forcing me to come around the corner. It's not what I wanted to do. Thanks, guys.
You don't have
really
to.
appreciate it.
I'm gonna chop up this other ballista. Don't worry, it's fine.
All right. So let's see here. I don't want to use that. All right. Okay. So 60 and you'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right. So I come around to here.
Yep.
5, 10.
This is the one that Alan looks like he's disabled.
Yeah, top one.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Farlan, 60 feet away. So
Nice. Yeah.
let's get you back up. Where is it?
Yeah, you do.
That's a level 1. But he also, so nice. So you got 7 plus you get another 7, 8, 9. You get a total of 10.
Farlan, you're back in the game.
And I actually get 3. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. All right, that double win. Now I'll move my comb. 5, 10, 15, 20. That'll come. And take a swipe at that light.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
I'm hoping the lights do something. We'll use my spiritual weapon. There we go.
Yeah, the light goes out, smashes, magical darkness, etc., etc. And the ballista to the north looks like it stops moving.
Just peters out on its own accord.
Yeah.
Can someone take that out? Please.
Obi, on you.
Cool. I will move my full distance forward.
Trundle.
Yes, continuing to be invisible. 3, 6, 7. And then I would like to cunning action dash to be about here, I think. Math might be wrong, but that's what I got.
Nice. That's about right. Anything else from you?
Solid, that's all I got.
Nice. Okay, Farlan, you're awake again, and
Okay, but this
while,
is toast.
while you were nearly dying, you were contemplating your life choices, and I feel this is going to be your time to shine.
I mean, I'm just going to go big or go home.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to sharpshoot the shit out of that ballista.
Do it. Have faith. Have faith.
I couldn't hit it to get that number, so I'm just going to go for the higher number.
The harder one. Do it.
Yeah. Do it twice in a row. Rip the passer off. Just roll twice.
Yeah.
Just tick, tick, tick.
I might be able to roll myself, actually, because obviously that's worked so well thus far.
Yeah, I like it.
Go for
Are
it.
you going to use your bonus action to add your planar force damage?
Why not?
Okay, I'll tick that box that says that will happen.
You're going to have to do it. And let's
Okay.
see what happens.
Roll number 1. It's a crit
Boom.
with sharpshooter. So if planar warrior, oh my god, that's immense.
See, that's
9
where-
Ever
damage
heard of
Planar warrior.
overkill? Is that the word?
11 piercing damage from the shot, 10 piercing damage from the sharpshooter, a grand total of 30 points of damage.
Definitely need to find a way to get this off more often.
You can do it again. Here.
It still looks good, but you can shoot again. Would you like to shoot again, or are you just
Don't
kind of
think I can.
staring
I
at your
think
bow?
that's sharpshooter takes both, doesn't it?
No.
No, it
No.
just it's -5 to hit, but it's not doesn't stop you
Oh no,
taking a
yeah,
second attack.
okay.
Yeah. Do it
Again.
again.
It's a second crit. No, I'm kidding. It's a miss.
Ah,
Sorry,
hoping I was going to be making. That's right.
it doesn't look very well. The thing looks battered. Your arrow's stuck in this really inconvenient place, and it's kind of struggling with some of its wheels to get the mobility it once had. Anything else from you, Fallon?
Is it? Which way is it facing?
You.
You.
Everything's facing you. If it's
Okay.
an enemy, just assume that you look it right in the eye.
Alan goes next, yeah.
Alan's next, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. My next action is to just point, kind of you can do it, way to Alan. On
Fallon
you,
the
buddy.
cheerleader.
You can do it. Okay.
Alan,
You can do
it
it.
is literally on you. You're next to a pile of wood that was once an animated ballista.
Yeah. So I sort of give it a little kick and then run down to this one.
That's your first action.
No. Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, and then bonus action, just look at Farland and going, "What are you doing?" No, I've not raged or anything, but I'm going to reckless attack and great weapon master. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Like it. Nope. Yep. That's it.
Have I done
Are
it?
you going to Divine Fury?
Of course. So 24 plus 8.
Ba-boom. Like the one at the top is disabled, the one at the bottom is just bashed apart by a Minotaur and a Wood Elf having a bad day.
Yes. And I sort of like look at Farah and sort of like tip my horns to him and go, there you go.
I think when we get together, there's a high five in this.
Yeah.
You're out of combat. And Obi, I'm going to let you tell me what you're doing first because you're at the other end of the corridor. It seems more relevant to find out what you're up to.
I'm gonna keep creeping to this door right here.
Yep.
Yes, I would like to tuck in a corner.
Yep.
And have a good look down on the door.
That will be an investigation.
Sure.
This door seems pretty solid and pretty safe.
Cool. If I can open it, I would like to do so.
Touching.
Some good breeze or something would be good.
So this it's like a room with a big stone pillar in the middle of it, and the like jutting out of the outside is this ring, and there are 6 copper spigots jutting out of it.
Oh,
It looks like
a bathhouse.
well, on the walls are these like bas reliefs of these dwarves in various states of drunkenness. And there's a broken tankard on the floor next to it. It doesn't scream bath, it screams bar.
Okay.
Oh, I found the brew house.
My friends, I'm not sure that this isn't a trap. However, it seems puzzling, so we may need to try the taps to open the follow-on door.
I walk in
Can we
to try the trap, and then I'm just
Alan,
going,
you
whoa,
sit in the fucking corner
Whoa,
and you
whoa, whoa.
brew some tea.
Whoa. I'm not doing that again. And I just back off again.
I tap out on the shoulder and say, "Hey guys, can we take 10 minutes for me to fix you up a bit?"
Yeah.
I think
yeah, man.
Marlon's
I can
hurt.
do that.
Alan, you look weathered.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's do a little prayer of healing for 10 minutes and get you guys gussied up.
Nice one. Cheers, Grim.
Let's see
Matt.
here. Before
Yes.
we walk in and drink beer.
In the meantime, Obi will just start to pull some levers.
What, like turn the little spigot things?
Could possibly go wrong.
Are they spigots or are they levers?
They're spigots. They're like little. They looks like if you turn them, something like liquid might come out. Kind of.
All right. Well, before we oh shit, I gotta zoom in on the map a lot.
Is this before or after the 10 minutes? Just so I'm just in a clear timeline here.
During.
Okay.
I can't
Right.
walk through the breach.
Oh,
Right.
my apologies. That's a dynamic lighting issue.
Each of you guys take 26 healing,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and I get 5.
Is anybody else doing anything else during your rest here?
Can I as we were walking down that corridor, can I?
I'm just trying to look at the door in the back.
Sure.
Retrieve some of my arrows.
Yeah, absolutely. You retrieve half of the arrows you spent. There's a sign on the door that says "Keep out," but otherwise it seems pretty normal.
Keep out.
I mean, it's not aware it's speaking to a rogue, so . Yeah, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Did you end up turning those spigots or not, by the way?
I don't know that I elected to do so.
Okay, cool. Noted.
However, before I attempt to breach the door,
Mhm.
I will turn back to my compatriots and be like, spigots. Maybe we turn them.
Well, okay, you, oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure. Why not? What could possibly go wrong?
Every time I touch something, it blows up my face, sets me on fire, acids me. So, can you do your magic magey hand thing?
And at this point, Obi walks behind the cow and just like taps him on the shoulder. You'll be fine, bud. It's not that big of a deal. You've got resistances.
I don't know. I think you should. No. This looks dwarfish. Grim. Do you recognise these things?
I take out my
Give me a history check.
handy mug as I approach. Don't have much of a history.
No.
Do any of the taps look particularly tantalizing?
I mean, they all look similarly symmetrical, like they're all connected to the central column. Which, as you get closer, it's more like it's got like a copper tint.
Yeah. All right.
So it's
I
like
put
a big tube of some kind that leads to the ceiling.
Oh, to the ceiling. So there's no
So,
spigot.
There's like a tube that comes down from the ceiling and disappears onto the ceiling, but also there's like these spigots around like a waist height where you could fill up or open it up and fill up a tankard, as it were.
I opened the second one from the left and into my.
Oh, the second one from the left.
The second one from the left.
Not that one.
Yeah.
The one with the skull engraved on the top.
Yeah.
Nope. That's the first on the left.
This grey sludge-like stuff starts to drip out into your cup.
Moaning Myrtle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Exactly the same.
I take a sniff of it. Can I do a medicine check to see if I detect anything harmful?
As you can, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's useless. So
it's fine, but it's pouring out faster and faster and faster.
All right,
it's way overflowed your thing, and it's kind of splurting out. Like,
all right, I
turn
close
off,
it.
Grim.
I shake out my cup, put it back under, and just fill the cup halfway and turn it off again.
Could you do me a favor and give me a perception check?
All right, that's what we're talking about.
Nice. So you get to roll for initiative.
Well, there we go. More ooze.
Pretty much.
Ivan ooze.
Wow, my initiative's been rocking today. 3, a 4, and a 5. I think I rolled so far.
Welcome to
I'll
my
take
world.
that.
So this ooze rapidly starts to coalesce into these almost translucent grey, grim shapes that start oozing towards you. More ooze continues to come out of the tap.
Oh no, I shut the tap.
You shut the tap?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I just tried to fill up my tanker halfway and then shut it.
Oh, okay. That's good information. No more ooze comes out the tap. Noted.
Yikes.
Okay. Wow, you guys rock some initiative there. What are we going to put you on this time, Og?
Yep.
What initiative you on?
Oh, Christ. Wait.
It's nice that you're praying, but it doesn't answer the question.
Yeah.
I've got 22 add 2, so 24. Oh, that's perception roll.
That's perception. Wait one. Let me roll again.
Yeah, no worries. Farland, did you roll? Oh, I missed it, or...
Let me try again.
So Ben's on 9.
Seen it. I'm on 9 as well.
So 12.
Blooped.
Or 11, excuse me.
Yeah, okay. And Farlan is on not being able to roll the dice. Sucky. I will. Farlan, you have inspiration, by the way, at some point to use. You could have used that tonight. It's marked on your sheet, I notice. So that's pretty cool.
Inspiration.
Yeah. So your initiative is going to be 7 as well. Sorry, Farlan.
You have to do it.
Yeah, I've done it. It sucked. Okay. Just who's first? Alan, can you make an intelligence saving throw, please?
Oh, come on. Really?
Or your brain will be devoured.
Those initiatives just came through.
13 points of psychic damage as you hold your head. It feels like it's crushed between a vice. Can't quite see where the attack comes from, but the ooze, as it attacks you, slimes over here towards this door. The next
13.
ooze. Alan, can you make an intelligence saving check, please?
No more Minotaur. No
And
more Minotaur.
So this time you take only 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then Ogben, it's on you.
Oh boy. Okay.
Are you sure you didn't leave the tap on? It's a lot more fun if you leave the tap on.
No, you're right.
I have not touched a tap. I thought about touching a tap.
Tried to get me to touch the tap.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, Ogben.
You're much more hardy. I would like to fairy fire this one.
Nice.
So dex save, I think.
Yeah. And what color would you like your fairy fire to be? It's usually violet, your fairy fire, right?
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
So let's give it a purpley pink tint. There you go. It is successfully fairy fired. Congratulations. Anything else?
Nope, that's my full ass action. So for my
Everyone-
bonus action, I would like to hide.
Yep, no problem. Although, what do you hide behind or with?
I don't know where my token is, so let me
It's up here, just to the north of this ooze.
Oh, okay, cool. Behind the bovine.
Nice. Okay, that'll work. Give me a stealth check, and it'll be Alan's turn.
So I'm going
Got
to.
a bit of a headache.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan, where are you marking your hit points, by the way? Because I can't see it on D&D Beyond, and I can't see it on your token. Just so I know where to look for your hit points.
What do you mean? They're on.
It's gonna kill you.
I'm on 5-0 at the moment on D&D Beyond.
Okay. Cool. Are you marking it on? Are you doing D&D Beyond? Yeah, I was just checking where you were.
Yeah,
where you were
I'm not doing it
I keep looking on Roll20.
No, I'm not doing on Roll20.
That's fine. Makes sense. All good.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's all good. I just kind of seeing where I needed to look.
What I'll do after this combat, I'll bring it in line then. So I'll run to this
No,
one.
it's not a panic.
Okay.
Not a panic at all. Don't worry about it.
And I will reckless
I've
attack.
got Beyond.
Reckless attack, but great weapon master. But I'm not raging.
Oh, that old combo.
Yeah.
So that's a hit for 8 mooing damage.
Great weapon master.
You kind of
18.
slice it. Oh yeah, 18. Yep. It's it looks nearly dead.
Divine Fury.
Burned Divine Fury. Oh, it's dead.
Okay.
It's down. This thing explodes into miniature pieces of grey sludge on the floor. Farlan, that's how you dispatch your news.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot it.
This one, this
It
purple one,
sounds so
you have
distracted about it.
advantage against it.
I'm going to shoot the purple one.
On a-
I'm not going to use sharpshooter.
Okay.
Boo!
Are you going to use your planar force?
Beyond that, I'm going to use Hell of Thorns,
Okay.
a longbow.
I will make that happen for you.
That does.
Using planar warrior, did you say?
It went through that time.
Oh, great. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit. And that is solid 12 points of damage, plus the one from the Hail of Thorns. And it's just like all these thorns kind of hit the outside of this ooze, like, and start to get enveloped within the gunge. But it still crawls towards you.
Again, shoot it in its where roughly would be its face.
Okay. Back to form. Good. So,
Excellent. Good work, everybody.
actually, that's a hit. That's a hit. It's got a very low AC. Roll for damage. I've rolled for you. It seems like you have killed it.
Okay.
Nice work.
Okay.
Nice work. We rolled 3 times between us, and each time it died, so you're good. Anything else from you, Fallon? And then this is actually there is Fallon. Could you take an intelligence saving throw at all? It's probably going to be fine. Would you like me to take it? Are you okay?
Might have lost comms
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I think so. He rolled a 15, so he takes Lee. You take 5 points of damage as you feel this psychic power crushing your brain. It's like it's like a really bad migraine headache. It's like you've had too much grey ooze ale. Grim, it's on you.
All right, we'll blast this guy with Sacred Flame, since that's all I got left.
Oh, yeah.
DC 15. Dexterity save. Good damage if it gets through.
Nice. Lee, you just took 3 intelligence tests.
Yep.
Tests.
Nice.
So dexterity save. He's not very dexterous either, I don't think. Yeah, his dexterity is 6 for context.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, you smashed it. And he looks like he's like this flame just encompasses the whole of him for a second, and he looks more translucent and like bits of him are turning to jelly and falling off, but he's not quite dead.
And then I guess in that case, I will run away. We're there.
Obi, it's on you. 1 grey ooze left, not looking very well at all. Obi is there. Good.
Yeah, so now I think I'm just gonna check the door. Is the door openable?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I would like to shove the door open and continue for as long as I maintain invisibility.
Sure. There is like a little cupboard inside.
Is it full of brooms?
It is not full of brooms.
Can I investigate the back wall?
So there's a sign on the back wall.
What's the sign say?
I said keep out. And then underneath that it said brewers only beyond this point.
Okay, cool. I will use whatever feet I have left. I think I can travel in this direction.
Yep.
to stab the fuck out of this dude because I'm still invisible. So,
Yep. So roll advantage
yes.
and
Let
miss meat
me.
damage, and you probably won't need it. Yeah. I don't know what you'd roll here where he lives, but what the hell? Let's roll for damage. Yep. Dead is. You're out of combat.
Slice.
So just kind of like turns to pussy jelly on the floor.
Seems reasonable.
Well, that bit was a bit weird.
Yeah. Remember when I
I'm
said
gonna
this dungeon isn't designed necessarily to kill you in every encounter, but just like it's all about resource management.
I'm gonna check out that sign. Does it look like this? I try to push it, tug it, see if I can open this.
The
Does
door
it
looks
look like
door looks
anybody
like it's
that
open,
we've
but
met?
there's no actual lock.
I'll search for any kind of trap mechanisms.
Sure. I mean, that's gone well tonight, actually. Give me an investigation check.
There you go. Find-
Whoa! This is clean of traps.
Okay.
Does the handwriting look like any people that we have encountered previously? Handwriting?
No, not at all.
Okay.
This is just
you
so
opening the door? Did you say?
Oh, it's a door. Okay, yeah. Let's open the door.
Okay.
I'll swing it open.
A very large room lies before you. And in the room are 6 very large copper vats with pipes leading to the ceiling.
Huh.
On each of them is a spigot.
Yeah, thank you. No. Not that thirsty. Lost my appetite.
Yeah, there's on either side of the door, like there's like little reliefs again, carved into the stone. Each of these 2 dwarves, each of them holding a cask of ale.
Oh,
Yeah. So you found a brewery. Well done. You guys should try and organise a piss up.
yeah.
I think I should try and do that tonight.
On at the back of the brewery, or all these you see these barrels stacked up here.
Mm-hmm.
There are a load of barrels that are stacked up.
Okay. Are they empty, these things? Go to tap one. This one here. I'm going to tap it with my breakdance. Is it empty?
This one, that particular one, seems empty.
Okay. So carry on going. No, I'll give this one a tap here as well.
That one. Yeah, that seems empty.
Okay.
What does this look like? What's is this a passageway or a wall?
It's a set of double doors, and on each of the doors is a picture of a dwarf, both facing each other, and both drinking a mug of ale.
Well, Grim, this looks like your fellows that have made this thing.
So you tapped this one and this one.
I've tapped
okay.
this one and that one as I walk by.
Got you. Both empty.
And the barrels, do they sort of like give them a little bit of a shove as they fill up, or are they looking pretty empty as well?
You shove the barrels?
Well, so I tap it, see if it's full.
Okay. You tap a few of them. Most of them seem empty. A couple have got they feel like they've got some liquid in the bottom, but nothing that feels like it has the sound of light enough liquid to be beer. It's more like mushy sloshing.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound tasty,
So this seems to be unloved brewery here, Grim. I'm guessing your fellows have not been here for a while.
Do I recognize the type of dwarf on the door?
Yeah. You'd say they are Duergar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give me a history check.
Not my strong suit. But that doesn't
Yes,
suck
it
either.
Yeah, you recognize the markings as belonging to the Melekin clan.
Who are these boys then?
But you surprise yourself when you do that. You're like, how the hell did I remember that from school?
From Dwarf College.
Since I'm on a roll, I'm gonna check these doors for traps too. See if we can go 3 for 3. Yeah, not bad.
Oh, those doors seem fine. Yeah,
Take a listen.
can't you?
Oh,
Yeah,
enjoy it while it lasts.
Blimey.
You can take a listen and a half with that roll, but you don't hear anything, unfortunately.
All right.
This is the standard door thing, isn't it, Grim?
Yeah,
Try
pretty
the
much.
handle, listen, let the cow go through it.
it'll be the one time you forget to do that when
Hmm.
I turn around, look all the way down the room, past the big vats, trying to perceive where are my companions.
Oh yeah, where are they, Grim? What are they doing?
Where'd they go? Are they up back there drinking brew?
Yeah,
Ah.
Fallon, Obi, what are you doing while all this door investigation's going on?
I'm watching the door investigation from afar.
You're not adding anything to that?
These are double doors, meaning extra big creatures, perhaps.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
watching from afar.
Let me push one of them open.
Uh-oh. It reveals a pretty mundane corridor, actually.
Big doors, small space.
A corridor with a suspiciously dead end.
Hmm.
By that word.
I mean, these Millarkin clans, were they quite secretive and protective of their elves, Grim? What do you reckon, DM? Would we know if they're pretty sneaky?
I
with
mean,
their...
they're Duargo, so they're like grey.
They're
You'd know they're like grey dwarves. You know, still just as good at mining, but occasionally not aligned with the lawful good folk.
Before we head down, are there any tracks that we can pursue?
Yeah.
There are years old looking roll marks down where people obviously rolled barrels down this corridor in the past.
So there's got to be something down here.
They're rolling them somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just kind of walk along this southern wall, kind of inspecting it for.
Okay, hang on a second.
Do you want to put your vampire undead bat thing down there, Farnham? Oh,
He's toast.
He's gone.
he's dead.
Is that the Sturge or it was that you?
So you take 2d6 points worth of damage as the floor underneath you, Grim, opens up and you fall into a 20-foot pit, barren at the bottom, and just kind of lie up at it, looking up as the this floor starts to retract back up into place.
So I'm in a pit right where I'm. And it's 20 points of damage. How many points of damage?
Is there a chance that Reg has fallen
I
asleep?
think
I
it's asleep.
think
I love that guy, but I think I'm just.
I'm just gonna mute him. I honestly think that is the best thing ever. Your DM and skills, Matt, have surpassed.
That is the best review I've ever had of my Dungeon Mastering.
Yeah, it's definitely him. I've muted him.
They would have only got 3 players left, and they can barely stay awake. Jesus, right? Okay.
He did look very tired. I'll be honest.
He did.
Also, is he still invisible? Because that's going to be a problem. We can't even find him to keep him awake.
Yeah.
So
So you've fallen down this hole.
Yeah.
How many points of damage did I take?
just 6. Just 6.
Oh, 6. Okay. All right.
It's not to seriously hemorrhage you, but you're out.
So the hole is right below it. Can you guys toss a rope down?
Yeah. I've got a rope
I've got
here.
a rope.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll pull
pull
him up.
All right. So there's a hole right there.
Okay.
To know.
So what was the
How long
mechanism?
is this
Can we recognise the
corridor?
mechanism, DM? As in what?
It felt like it was triggered when you trod on it.
Yeah.
So just
This whole area here was the area that swung back. if you can see
Right.
it.
Okay.
See that?
all right. So that's okay. Anyone want to toss a dwarf or take a jump?
How about we have we got anything we can roll or throw
But you-
on the floor?
You've just passed a
Just see if it
room full
triggers
of
anything.
barrels that are stacked
Let's
up.
just take a bunch of
Yeah.
barrels and put them on the tiltle whirl and fill up the hole.
Well, what about the roll
Sure.
marks? I mean,
And then also,
are the roll marks like up and
I think-
down the corridor, or left to
Yeah,
right?
just like going from where you are now to the dead end.
That's what I mean, in a straight line.
Yeah.
So the dwarves aren't avoiding any traps, as it were. They don't know. Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Sure, but they do
Okay.
roll over the top of this one, like they've found some way not to trigger it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll grab one of these empty barrels
Mm-hmm.
and then go to the edge of this thing, and then I'll sort of like throw it here. Can we do
Absolutely.
any tests
What,
for
like
that?
here?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can just throw that. It's only you're a Minotaur, and it's an empty barrel. You're fine. Nothing happens. It smashes on the other side.
Okay.
All right, just take a quick look in these two alcoves to see if there are any switches, levers, anything that looks mechanical.
Investigation check.
Sorry, what kind of check? It's kind of
Investigate.
hard. All right, well,
I'll do a quick reg check. Nope, still snoring.
Yeah. Oh dear God! Shouldn't happen to a dungeon master.
No.
you can add it to your roll of honor. I think there's a special
Yeah,
badge for that.
I know, right? I mean, I thought in the session that I provide people with one-on-one combat in front of a live bugbear audience, it might just keep them awake till the end.
I think driving us through a brewery was where you made the error.
yeah.
Reg is
I
now
was worried
sleeping
about
off.
this. Okay, so you don't.
So are we gonna
roll?
roll some?
You feel pretty sure that there's nothing to be found in that particular corners.
Okay.
Can we just start rolling barrels across?
Absolutely, you
And
can
the
fill those
corridor
holes
beyond-
with barrels pretty easy. Like the big barrels, like 9 or 10 would fill the hole, and certainly stop.
Okay, so now that's full. Can we roll the barrels further down the corridor?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you kind of
We'll
you fill it
roll
up
one at a
underneath.
time.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes you a little while to do that, and you kind of carry the barrels down. You kind of build them up underneath this trapdoor, but you manage to lever it in such a way that the floor's now pretty solid for this particular whole purple area here.
So we can stand on it now, can't we?
Yeah, you can stand on that. That's all good.
And we can roll barrels down the preceding corridor.
Before we do that, did we verify that an empty barrel, is heavy enough to trigger the trapdoor?
Not really.
So on this one, let's just test to see. Does it seem like the one barrel going over it will trigger it?
It does not.
It does not. All right. Well, that's not gonna. All right. So with this, guys, tie a rope around my waist. Remember, it's 20 feet deep. All right. I'm gonna march forward. You guys hold on to the rope, and I'm going to stay 5 feet ahead of them. Nothing?
Yeah.
Good? All right.
Dwarf on a rope. It's the Christmas present nobody wants.
I'll go there.
Why wasn't this in Lord of the Rings? I'll tie it around my waist, so I'm the anchor.
All right, next one.
Grim, the floor opens up underneath you. You fall down a hole. This one is 60 foot deep.
Yeah, but it's only dropped 5 feet, I assume. I assume my knot holds. Okay, good.
Do you want me to take a strength check?
But I'm gonna make Alan give me a strength check to see if you manage to hold fast.
We're both holding the rope. Yeah, we're both holding the rope.
Holding it. I'll let you roll with advantage. Yep, you're fine. Like suddenly there's a dwarf. Like, yep,
it's fine.
Dwarf. It's like you're dwarf fishing.
Yeah.
Grim is your bait.
Okay.
Who hasn't been dwarf fishing?
All right, we fill this hole same way.
Okay, you've now used half of the barrels.
All right, and same methodology.
It takes about another sort of 15 minutes or so of faffing around and kind of going out. And then, it's full. You're going to pull the cover over the top again.
All right, we keep marching down. Same procedure.
Nice.
We got it. 5 feet of slack. That's
Better be
it.
someone down here.
Yeah. There'd be nothing down there.
Everything's safe. At the end of it, you find out, oh, Howard, you just fell down a hole again.
Okay.
It's all right.
Just here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
A strength check. Alan with advantage again.
Aye.
I can't believe that you're using a live dwarf as a
It's the way.
trap checker.
Oh, in fact, I actually
Will
hang
this
on really well.
Yeah, you basically stop him from falling
So-
in.
Also, you're not going to use a elf for this. Let's be honest.
Well done. You have you traverse to the end of the corridor safely.
Great. Check out the end of the corridor.
Hang on,
Is there anything here worth looking at? Top, bottom, left, right. Spend a good 15 minutes
No.
tapping away.
Pete's still asleep.
Oh yeah, okay. Give me an investigation check. And another. And another.
I'm going to do one.
You spend a little bit of time investigating, and actually, you find 2 secret doors. One to the
Glad
north,
there's some payoff.
One, but two.
one to the north, or
Two.
one to the south.
All right. Well, it was all worth it then.
I'm not saying
And
that we should.
actually, once you've sort of tapped away, you can see that actually they could be fairly easily swung open, and it's just like they're meshed into the wall. But with a really good shove in a particular stone, the whole thing would swing backwards on either direction.
I suggest we go. I'm not saying that going south hasn't worked out for us thus far. Try north first.
Sure.
No, I think it's fine.
Harm no foul.
That sounds good.
Oh, north. Great.
Yep. Oh, that did good. That.
You just grab this bunch of dice and
Oh, more barrels.
this is where the full barrels are. Like as soon as
Feels
you
like it feels like
tap the first one, there's like a sloshy sound. These seem like full, ready to sell barrels, and they are labelled each one of them with Melkerin brown ale, like a little logo on the side as well.
All right. I'll go to the corner one, take out my now ooze filled, like clean it out cup, and find a little spigot on the barrel. Go ahead for however you.
Oh,
Get
it
it
comes out, and just you can tell from the foam as you pour it out. This is the good stuff.
I'll just take a swig.
Oh, it's. Give me a Constitution check. Not really needed, just for flavour, just for fun. It's delicious, really, really nice. Some of the best
Cheers.
ale I've tasted, actually. It's been perfectly aged and kept in these casks somehow.
I'm going to tut at the dwarf.
And you'd recognise
That's-
it's probably worth this. This is a pretty rare brew, and it could sell for up to 40 gold pieces if you can get any of these barrels back to Waterdeep or somewhere similar per barrel.
Wow.
However, each one of them, as you kind of try and heft it a bit, weighs around 400 pounds.
So there must be a
How are we
mechanism.
gonna get all these barrels back?
Yeah, how are the dwarves going to get these back? There must be some way of getting them back to.
I don't want to metagame, but many dwarves have an ulterior motive for making lots of ale other than selling it.
That's true. They like drinking it, don't you, Grim?
Well, I was going to ask, what time is it in the game? Is it nightfall yet? I lost track of our last long rest.
I do have it all on a little spreadsheet.
I feel like having a beer and sitting down for a
I'm
bit.
thinking this might be a defensible and fun place to rest for the night.
Yeah, and a fun place. Yeah,
Sensible and fun.
it's been a long day.
We get all defensible and fun. Can I just navigate the room just to see if there's anything iffy going on?
That's later.
It actually is 6 p.m.
See, make sure there's no traps.
And
Yeah,
if you
check all the walls.
if you kind of stayed there till 7 a.m., you get the benefit of a long rest.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect spot to let us have a long rest and real life people have a long rest.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Because they
so we
need
just
it.
close this door, kind of hem it shut, and have a party.
Maybe set up your arrows, elf, on the door or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna start making the. I'm starting to think. I'm wondering if I can mix one of these ales with a tea. I'm gonna try and figure that out.
One of these ales with a tea.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what. I think I'd say an intelligence test, but technically, if you pass the intelligence test, you probably wouldn't mix tea with ale.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know, man. However, what's your watch order? Oh no, you didn't pass. You do mix the tea with ale. If you try it, it's still has the same properties of the as the tea you normally drink, but it is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, horrible.
Well, I'm a bit like Waterdeep's famous chef Heston Blumenthal Tyler. he does that sort of stuff, but I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll take first watch. Ogben needs to sleep.
I'll take second.
And then,
So it's in your watch, Alan, that you hear footsteps down the corridor.
okay.
Light footsteps. And you hear a someone's jumping over some kind of trap.
Yeah. I will.
But you close the door, right? Like, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that the elf is in a trance, and I will lightly tap the elf and say there's someone coming, and then slowly
hear, like,
go to Grim.
Like, landed over the second
Grim as
picture.
well, and just say and raise like shh like that as somebody coming, and then I'll wake them both up, and then wait for the door to open, I guess.
Yep.
So you hear somebody grunting on the other side as they push the door open. Are you all awake at this stage?
I've left Ogben asleep. Like,
And
real world as well.
as the door opens, we'll find out next week. Good.
Cool. Nice.
You see, I throw those cliffhangers in for free, and it's like, where's the love from my sleeping members?
I love it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Love it. Where's
okay.
Lee gone? Lee's gone off Discord, is he?
He's gone to draw a mustache on Pete's face, as is in time-honored gentleman tradition. If you fall asleep,
Let me just see if he's still asleep. Hang on. Yep. I think we'll just leave that.
Oh, bless that lovely guy.
Yeah.
Fair. He just obviously needed it.
But that's dedication, I say. That's dedication to the game. That you sleep standing up, playing the game.
Indeed. All right, guys.
Good. Glad we played a session tonight. It was a really fun one.
Good session tonight. Yeah, really good.
Good stuff. All right.
We will see you next week. Take care, everyone.
Take care. Hopefully, a new player next week as well. It'll be fun.
Yes. Yeah. That's brilliant, Matt.
Just gotta say, listen to Pete. Oh, I do not feel good about that. Okay, I'll catch you later, mate.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.